Good evening. Beverly Marshall here, along with my grandson Zaire. I wanted to give you an update, but I have no update. It's the same thing as it was with my first one in July the 31st. I'm still having problems with trying to get my grandson milk, but I'm still using Ensure. I ran out of Ensure Plus, but I have regular Ensure. Now I'm down to 9 bottles. He takes 5 a day. So I have to order a case, 2 cases tomorrow, and that will last for at least 5 days. Then I would have to reorder until I take my grandson to the doctors to get a physical, and then the prescription would go to a new vendor, and that's how he will be able to receive his milk through his insurance. That way I won't have to be out of pocket. So like I said yesterday, I spent over 400. So with tomorrow, it will be probably another $80 or more. So that would be for the month, which is not even over yet. Right now, I have no other choice. There's no one else that I can call. I've called different vendors, different pharmaceuticals, the same thing. Everybody is out, and I don't know what they expect for special needs to do if they're G-tube fed or if the babies with special formulas. What our parents and caregivers are supposed to do if there's nothing out there for them? I mean, it's like a death wish. We don't know what to do. If they run out of different formulas for children and they're G-tube fed, what is left? Just water? I can't, I don't understand what's going on. No one has explained anything to me why they are backlogged. I don't understand that. All they say that they're backlogged. No one has said why. Now, all of these years, there's no problem with getting special formulas. Now, all of a sudden, there's nothing available for children that need this milk. Hopefully, next week I will have a better answer for you. I won't be online Monday, but I should be on Tuesday. I am going to, there's nothing else that I can really say right now, is that I'm still spending money purchasing milk for my grandson. But the other thing that I would like to talk to you about is the nurses' strike that we're having here at Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, better known as Rutgers. Now we have nurses that are on strike. And these are the nurses that they were heroes during COVID. Now they're out walking on strike trying to get a better pay from the hospital. Now the hospital has hired outsiders to come in to take the nurse's place. Now that right there doesn't make any sense to me. Instead of taking that money that they're paying probably triple to bring other nurses in from other states, they're paying them, and can't they take that money and just pay the nurses, the heroes that they had here during COVID, that worked 24/7, that never went home, but they were there at the hospital taking care of patients? It's just think about it. And if we're able, we should really be out there in the forefront with the nurses, trying to support them, because what's going on with them, Robert Wood Johnson Hospital, it's wrong. You are absolutely wrong. You have no reason why you shouldn't be able to give those nurses a raise instead of hiring nurses from other states to come here. And I know you're paying them double. You have to pay for them for somewhere for them to live. You're paying for their meals. You're doing all of this instead of paying the heroes. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And even though that I go to your hospital, my grandson, at this point I am ashamed of what you're doing, because these same nurses was there for years to help me, and the pediatric nurses to help my grandson. They've been helping him for years, since he was born. And he's 26 years old now. Some of them has retired, but a lot of them are still there. And instead of you giving them a raise so they can be able to take care of their families, pay their rent, pay their mortgage, buy food, and then come to your hospital and work overtime taking care of someone else's children, but you don't want to pay them, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I will end this with Maya Angelou. Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. Good night, and I will talk to you next week. Have a great weekend.